this with y'all again. Another dream. Yo, when I say I am so tired of this particular ex popping up in the dream state, okay? Bro, get over it. Like, you fumbled. Let it go. Like, damn. Like, you guys can have very vengeful individuals, or a vengeful individual. For some of you guys, this could be a Scorpio, okay? For others of you, this could be an ex, okay? This could be a masculine. For masculines, it could be a feminine Scorpio. Who knows? If this person is not a Scorpio, they could be a Sagittarius. This could also be a Scorpio/cusper, or anybody that's on the cusp. Okay. There could be something significant about 8 years ago, 8 months ago. The 8th month. Somebody could be born on the 8th. Okay. Somebody could be a life path number 8. This person, let me tell you about the dream. Here's the dream. So, I'm in this car with this person. And this person is driving me to my parents' house. What's so crazy is that for whatever reason, I was under the impression that the house we were going to was this house I used to live at. Basically, the first house I ever lived at here in Georgia, after being in Georgia. I was under the impression that we were going there, but we ended up at my parents' house in South Carolina. So, I get to my parents' house, and there's this... So, my parents' house is already fenced up, right? There's another fence, like a more hardwired, possibly barbed wired, I don't know, but this hardwired fence around the fence around my parents' house. Now, here's the thing, a detail, you know, I have to share these details. So, my dad is leaving me that house, okay? He already made it clear that's going to be in the will that my dad is going to give me that house, right? I already own land over there, okay? But my dad is going to give me that house. We get to the house, and I'm noticing, like, the hardwire fence. So I'm like, yo, like, what's up with that? I don't see my parents' cars or vehicles in the yard. It's kind of like midday. It's either like almost night or early morning, but it's giving midday energy, like in between, like dawn. Somebody's name could be Dawn, or something could be significant about that time of day. Okay, maybe 8 o'clock. But anyway, clearly not now because it's darker. So something about that could be significant too. Daylight savings and stuff like that, or the time change, I don't know. But this person, he waited in the car. I remember going in the house to grab a few things, and what's so crazy is that, of course, like when we first pulled up, we was trying to figure out, like, how are we going to get in the yard, you know, with this hardwire fence? It's almost like my parents' house was for sale, but I knew it wasn't for sale. And it's so crazy how real the dream seemed. Like, I know that's not true, so what's up with that? Like, I should be able to, you know, access this. Look, 5 of Pentacles. I'ma speak on this. So, magically, it's almost like I blinked my eyes and we appeared in the yard. I don't know how we got through the fence, okay, because it was guarded. But somehow we magically appeared. And I remember thinking, like, I'm gonna get in here. Like, this is my house. Like, this is our house. I'm gonna get in here. So, boom, we're in the yard. I don't know why this person will be driving me. I've had a license since I was 17 years old. I've been driving myself since I was 17 years old. I don't know why this person will be driving me in a dream. Okay, so let's just say that. But for whatever reason, he's driving in a dream. I go in the house, and the main items, so this is the stuff that stood out in the dream. When I went in the house, I was just being vigilant about things that was different about the house. I remember way my parents' house is, you got the front door, which is like, we don't normally go through that door. We go through the side door, like, which is a double garage. Is my mom parks her car, which is closest to the house door, and then my dad's car is on the other side, closest to the outside of the house. So I don't even know what door I went in. Like, it's like in the dream it skipped past that part. I just teleported inside of the house. So I remember just walking through the house, and the kitchen stood out. Again, here's another dream where the kitchen stood out in the dream, right? So I remember looking in the refrigerator, you know, after looking, you know, like, at the things, the items that's on the bar, the counter and stuff like that. And I'm like, okay, this is kind of odd. Like, why would these items be on the bar? Like, okay, somebody's clearly living in the house. Another thing too, I noticed that there was some new surveillance, like a new surveillance security system on the house. Like, there was this new surveillance camera on the front of the house by the front door. It wasn't there before. It looked like it was advanced and upgraded. Okay, we're gonna tap into interpreting the dream after I explain the dream to y'all. I opened the refrigerator, and there's a little bit of items in there, but what stood out, each level or drawer, each level in the refrigerator, there was these bowls and cups and stuff like that. And there was nothing in it. You would almost think I'm looking in, like, the pantry, not even the pantry, but just the counter, like where people put their dishes and stuff. But for whatever reason, it's in the refrigerator. Like, it looked like fine china in the refrigerator. So y'all know those old school dishes where those collectibles where they were like watermark color, they were like white and a dark blue. Those are in the refrigerator. So I'm like, okay, that's strange. Close the refrigerator door. I go into my room, and for whatever reason, I'm thinking of the memory of when I spoke to my older brother the other day, and he was telling me about his what is it called? He was telling me about his toy drive. My brother does a toy drive every year for Christmas, okay? So he was telling me about his toy drive, and he was saying how he has stocked a lot of the gifts in my bedroom. So I don't know why that crossed my mind, but it crossed my mind while I'm in the dream. And so I'm like, okay, I look in my room. Okay, things look a little different, but, you know, I don't really see toys for real. Or for whatever reason, I'm not really focused on that. So there's a head wrap that I used to wear to tie my hair up at night, a silk head wrap. It was black. My brother gave it to me years ago. It was black. It looks just like the one that I wear now. I wish I had it in the car with me. But instead, the main color was black, and it was like cream, red, green, gold going through it, right? I grabbed that head wrap, and then there was also the head wrap that I wear now. You know, it's a silk head wrap that I put on my hair, like when I'm just lounging around and stuff like that. So I grabbed both of those in a dream. I guess I just put it in my bag or whatever. And I remember seeing one of my purses. It was actually two purses that kind of looked similar. Like, it was two gold purses. And I think I really only owned one gold purse. I don't know why there was two gold purses. I had grabbed the purses. So I grabbed two purses and two headscarves. I want to say those are the only items that I grabbed out of my bedroom. After that, I went back to the car, and the car wasn't even like, there was this cardboard sitting on top of the car. And I'm like, where does cardboard come from? Like, he's still in the car, I'm assuming. But there's this, it's almost like somebody tore a piece of cardboard off, this big piece of cardboard, and it was sitting on top of the car. I'm talking about a dream that I just had, y'all. So the way that the cardboard is, it's kind of blocking me from getting in the car, low key. And also, y'all, tell me why I was riding in the back seat. I wasn't riding in the passenger seat. I wasn't driving the car. This ex was driving the car, and he doesn't even have a car like this. Like, the car kind of looked like my car. I have a black Honda. It kind of looked like my car. It was a black car, dark car. It didn't necessarily look like my car, but it was a black car. Not a SUV, not none of that. Now, I know this particular ex, his first car, and the car that he has is an SUV. So I'm like, why would you be driving me to my parents' house? There's an additional, guarding around the house. My parents are not here, apparently. It seems like the house is up for sale, but it's not. I know that it's not. Like, it was so strange. Like, I can't even tell you. Like, I didn't use no key to get in the house. I just teleported. We teleported into the yard. And then I teleported by myself into the house, and he was still in the car. That was the end of the dream. So I'm like, what the hell? Like, I woke up, and I was like, because y'all, it felt, there was a realness to the dream. Like, I don't know why. I guess because, we really do be astral traveling and shit. So I remember I woke up, and this was I gotta tell you about 2 dreams I had last night. Another dream I had, somebody was doing sex magic on me. I'm gonna tell you about that dream. And it was like females. Yes. Anyway, so let's try to break this dream down. Okay. Whew. Because even explaining it, and I feel like that's intentional, like it's supposed to sound combobulated and confusing and distorted and shit, right? Now, I've already had 2 significant dreams about this particular ex. The last dream that I had of this ex, he appeared at the house that I'm living at now in a dream. And he was trying to leave certain items of his. Like, when I told him, no, you got to go, like, you're going to have to leave. Like, he was trying to leave his personal items in the house to have a reason to come back or whatever. And I remember I noticed that, and I picked up his items, and I was like, don't forget your jacket. Don't forget this, And he asked for a hug, and when I gave him a hug, he just burst out crying. Right? Boo-hoo crying. That was the last dream I had with him in it. The dream before that was about a year ago. A year ago from whatever, man. I don't even care. Oh, I don't care. Leave me the fuck alone. And I'm going to say his fucking name, because if you're still watching, I'm about to embarrass you. Just so you get the point. Leave me alone, bro. I don't want you. Damn, you fumbled. Damn, I don't care who paid you to do whatever. I don't know what you got going on. But your best bet is to just try your best to move on with life. Like you pretended like you was doing, okay? When you decided to play around with me, when you had an opportunity with me. Damn, like what the fuck? Anyway, so the first dream that I had of him since we broke up was, it was him and this group of females in the dream. There was this girl that I went to school with, massage school with. She didn't like me. And she was this older lady. She didn't like me. She just busts up in the house where I was staying at, and like she started moving her stuff into the house. Again, the kitchen was the main. Oh my God, yo, what's up with this fucking kitchen in these dreams? It's always the kitchen, bro. The house I used to live at in Georgia, the back door was connected to the kitchen. For whatever reason, this girl came through the back door into the kitchen, and the landlord, because I was just renting out a room, his bedroom was like nearby the kitchen. She started moving her items in his room. And I remember when I went in the kitchen, like, to make me some food, like, she, at the time, I was eating eggs. she had just took my shit, like, and just started cooking my shit. I'm like, what is going on? Like, why are you here? Okay, I go to my bedroom. My ex is in there. I don't even know why the fuck he's there, but my ex is there. And he's handing me some money. So I'm like, I don't know what that's about, but I took the money because he owed me some money anyway. This nigga wrecked my Jeep. Go back in the kitchen. Now there's like 3 or 4 females standing in a circle, like this closely hovered in a circle, right? Standing in a circle in the middle of the kitchen. And y'all, they look like little demons. Like their hair, they had this long straight hair, and they were just standing in the circle in a dream doing some witchy shit, I'm assuming. I remember my cat, he was in that dream. Y'all, I know this sounds so fucking like retarded, bro. Okay, let me tell you about the other dream I had this morning or last night. Okay, the sexual dream. So the sexual dream, the most I remember about this dream, there was 2 females in the dream, and they were trying to have sex with me. And that's all we're gonna say about that. They was trying to have sex with me. Y'all, I woke up this morning, and when I looked in the mirror, this is how I knew somebody was like trying to do some type of beauty magic and shit on me. I looked in the mirror, and you can't, like, you can still see it. You see this dark scar right here? I did not have this, right? I didn't have that yesterday. It just appeared this morning. So I did my due diligence, you know, my skincare. It was actually both sides. I did my skincare, and I was like, oh, I see what y'all trying to do. Okay, I see what this is. So anyway, did my due diligence, you know, prayed, you know, whatever, like, and I did something a little different this time with my skincare. I kind of like tapped back into like the raw herbal side of things. Spirit has shown me in my mind's eye one of my index cards that says revamp your herbal station or something like that. So my ancestors had already let me know, okay, they let me know this some days ago, like I kind of been on it. I don't disclose everything because it's not everybody's business. That's how we're supposed to move. So they've guided me, you know, to eat a certain way. You feel me? They say, all right, you know, it's time. Like, it's time. You're going to have to go back to this. You feel me? So I've been back on that. So I'm picking up. So the main downloads I was getting today was yesterday, for you guys who've seen the video that I did yesterday, I was like looking extra juicy, right? I was looking extra juicy. So I'm on my menses, right? So I was like a little more bloated and shit. I don't give a fuck. I'm saying this because they give a fuck, okay? Because I kept hearing it. So I'm like, I don't have to show no goddamn full body. Like, I'm gonna do it. You feel me? I'm gonna do it. But I ain't gotta show no goddamn full body. You get what I'm saying? Like, to prove nothing to you hoes. Like, what the hell? But there's just like a lot of focus on y'all's appearance. There's a lot of focus on visible changes that people can see, and people are still desperately trying to harvest, like, oh my god, like, still trying to abuse astral traveling, like, abuse the dream state, like, just abusing telepathy, like. And let me tell you, when I say fed up is an understatement for us, like, now Emperor and High Priestess confirmation. I said, okay, see, 10 of Wands. I said, I got something for y'all. Now, y'all already getting y'all ass beat, okay, by my spirit team. Y'all already getting towed up by that judgment and that karma, right? Okay, cool. So y'all call yourselves retaliating. And let me tell you another reason why these females was targeting my appearance. These females was targeting my appearance because they feel some type of way about a person that's basically going to come back around to me. And basically they're trying to get me looking crazy and stuff before he come back around. Now, let me tell you the plot twist with that. What these people don't understand about experiencing real love, okay, with people is that See, let me tell you how I know that something is real love. This person was in my life when my locks were longer. This person was in my life when I was slimmer. He was in my life when I put on some weight. He was in my life when I cut my hair off. And I say all that to say, he loved my locks the first time I had them. Okay, even though I wasn't that thrilled about him, he loved my locks. When I cut my hair off, he was like, dang, I think I kind of like this even more. Just my loose hair, my fro. He loved that when it was short and everything. When I put on some weight, he kind of just made a joke about it. He just called me, you know, thick. And he said it in a way of like Jamaican language. Accent. And it was just funny, like, but he would still look at me. I'm saying, like, in all the ways that I transition, it would even shock me how he would look at me, like, you know, when I would stay over with him and I would just script, I would catch him like just kind of admiring me. You get what I'm saying? I'm like, well, like I'm kind of extra juicy and stuff, and he would still have the same look towards me that he had when I was slimmer, like when we first started dealing with each other. What these hoes fail to realize, that when something is real love, especially like divine love, of course we have boundaries. Okay, you want your partner to take care of themselves. Okay, I'm not somebody that don't take care of myself, first of all. So what they fail to realize is that if somebody love you, then they just love you, bro. Like, and that's just that. Like, these could be people who they feel like the only way they can get love is by what they look like. If their body is tea, how much money they got, you feel me, the materials that they wear, and this, that, and the third. But they don't understand. It's like they lack the soul quality. Okay, that's where they're lacking. Okay, they feel like that's, you know, that's not that important. You feel me? Like, as long as they got clout, as long as, you know, they got, you know, access to certain things, you feel me? Like, whatever, bro, whatever. Now, let me tell you how else this FedUp energy is manifesting. Even with that dude, I want to be very clear. And I'm sure he knows as well. Yeah, I may love you. Yes, I may still love you. Even after that fuck shit. Even after you know, was weak-spirited, blah, 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 blah. Whatever the case may be. But at the end of the day, what I'm going to do is hold any and everybody accountable. So I may be able to discern where people may have been doing love spells on you. People may have done some type of binding magic on you. Silencer magic. Whatever. I can recognize the magic and the witchcraft at play. But I can also recognize we still have free will. Don't get it twisted. What you're not going to do is abuse telepathy with me. Not no exes, not no hating ass hoes, not no wannabe my nigga dudes. Nobody. Business partners, what you're not going to do is abuse telepathy with me. That's what we're not going to do. It's not happening. I'm still going to hold you accountable. I'm going to still call judgment if judgment needs to be called. I'm still going to put distance. I'm still going to block you out telepathically. There's still going to be consequences until you do right by me. And that's just that. That's that FedUp energy. So, okay, I've been returning y'all energy back to y'all. I've been transmuting the energy y'all been sending. I've been calling judgment. Y'all been feeling it. Y'all been living it. Y'all been reaping it. But you still don't want to back down? Okay, well, be obliterated. How about that? Whatever you are doing, whatever you are using and abusing and weaponizing to abuse and disregard another person's free will, may it all be revoked. Period. So whereas you were still giving grace, even though judgment had to be called, you wanted to take my grace, my mercy, God's grace, God's mercy, remove me. You wanted to take God's grace and God's mercy for weakness. And you thought you was going to keep playing around in my energy. Okay. So now, since y'all want to turn things up a notch, let's turn it up all the way. What's so crazy is that when I was tapping into this energy, I had briefly saw a post on the neighborhood app where somebody was like, well, next door, somebody was like, did anybody else feel their house shaking? So I was like, oh, earthquakes? Y'all have to understand, like, when you are a high frequency being, your communication, your dialect, your dialogue is filled with parables, it's filled with frequency, it's filled with symbolism for the subconscious mind, the conscious mind, all of that. So it may seem like what I'm saying is all over the place, but it's not. It's not. So, Alejandro, I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna say this one time on this video. If you so have, Alejandro, move on with your life. Go cry to your mama about it. Go cry to your homegirl, but go cry to your homeboy whom you let disrespect me in your face and you did nothing about it. You thought it was funny. Go to him to be consoled about your broken heart, about you not being able to find somebody else like me. Go to them. Go to those people. Stay out of my energy. You thought it was cute. You thought it was cool to try to make me compete for you or put me in competition with some stranger ass females. And you thought I was gonna, but no, you got left right where the fuck you wanted to be. Yeah. Go to them. Go over there. Don't make me put you on blast. Don't do that. Don't do that. Stay out of my energy. Leave me the fuck alone, bro. Leave me the fuck alone. I don't want you. I never will want you ever again. Ever. Moved on. Already had a whole nother dick in my vagina. Goodbye. Goodbye. You know how I operate. I warned you. And you thought it was a challenge. You wanted to test the waters. Because what? What? You thought it was bullshit that, first of all, that ex that I told you about, Lloyd, because he still be watching me too, and he had to get checked too. He thought he was going to play in my energy. He thought he was going to try and manipulate my love life, hoping and praying that I would come back around to him after he shitted on me. Yeah, 5 years ago. And he still want me. And you thought this shit was a game. You thought he was lame. You thought, oh, wouldn't be me, couldn't be me, it wouldn't be me. Now look at you. Look at you. So desperately trying to get back in, and you can't. But you thought this shit was a game. You thought it was funny to bully me. Y'all thought that shit was funny. Right? You can find this any and everywhere else. You was so hyped up by my loyalty and how I show up in a relationship. You really thought you was the shit. You was supposed to feel that way. You wasn't supposed to feel that way and then think you was gonna shit on me. That's not how that go. You weren't about to, no. You reap what you sow. You wanted me to be hurt. You wanted me to be broken. You wanted me to be stagnated. You wanted to throw your tantrums when I was about to start school. You wanted to throw a tantrum when I had to take my exams. You wanted to throw tantrums anytime you see me leveling up. You wanted to make it about you, to distract me from what I needed to do, from what I wanted to do, from what God purposed me to do. Because you were jealous. Jealous of your partner. Confused. Letting your karmic ass mama hype you up. Letting your karmic weak ass gay ass friend who wanted to fuck you. I said it. Y'all probably was fucking. Don't make me embarrass you. Stay out of my energy. 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 You don't want that. If there's any photos, anything you have of me, you may want to go ahead and delete that. Cause what? Years ago? And you still holding on to shit? You are in the past. Goodbye. I don't give a fuck if the person that I moved on, if the person that I most recently was talking to, I don't care if he hurt my feelings too because you prayed for it. You was one of them. You not the only one. It's a lot of y'all bitches. It's a lot of y'all. It's a lot of y'all praying downfall on my love life, on my money, on my career, on my stability. Like, it's a lot of y'all. You not the only one. And guess what? Every last one of y'all gonna get moved around. Every last one of y'all gonna get ran the fuck over with this chariot. Every last one of y'all gonna be annihilated. So tread lightly. Okay, you used to be booming, but you shat on me. And because you didn't want to see me booming. So when God had to sit you down to humble you, okay, put you in my shoes a little bit, see what it's like. You didn't allow yourself to be edified. You didn't want to humble yourself, right? After that fall from your being prideful, you didn't want to humble yourself. So you thought you was going to come over here and disrupt my life when I'm already humble, when I'm doing my due diligence. You thought you was just going to come over here and fuck with my shit because you butthurt because of the judgment that you deserve, the karma that you deserve, that you are serving at this time. Don't get it twisted. I understand, some people get comfortable and shit like that. Please don't think that it can't get turned up a notch, because it can, and it is, because you done fucked up. You should have stayed out of my energy. So this time, when the heat is turned up a notch, how about you finally get the point? I don't want you. I don't want you. I don't want you. See, let's have a conversation real quick. Let's bring it down. Let me drink my sorrel. Let me bring it down a notch. So I was yelling in y'all ear. I'm gonna bring it down. Let's talk about it. The connection was convenient. It was fun. It was cool. It had its pleasant moments, But if I'm being all the way real with you, now, see, this is why I'm just like, bro, like, y'all have to learn. Y'all gotta stand on what you gotta stand on business. If you think it's cool to be an asshole, you think it's cool to be disloyal, you think it's cool to be fake and switch up on somebody, stand on that shit, bruh. Y'all don't ever want to just stand on it. Y'all think y'all gotta stand on it longer than me. Like you hoping I cave in and submit to disrespect. You're hoping I cave in and submit to being bullied now and again. You hoping I cave in and submit to a mediocre ass connection. Like, who the fuck are you? Who the fuck are you? It's not happening. It's not happening. See, I'm really holding my tongue right now, because I'm trying to show some class. So I'm holding my tongue. So I just really hope. If I'm being totally honest, I was settling. Okay, I was settling. I definitely could have had better. And let me tell you, when you with somebody, you dealing with somebody, friends, business, whatever, and they try to mistreat you, what God will do will bring people around that revere your energy. Bring people around that truly reflect your alignment, okay, in front of these people as a humbling moment. And 9 times out of 10, they get triggered. They get jealous. They want to compete. They want to take their frustrations out on you. behind closed doors. They want to be bravado and macho and, you know, try to flaunt and shit. Okay, prideful. You know, when it comes to that person, they're viewing that person as a competitor, and that person is not even viewing them that way. What? Like, insecure. God also allows that to happen, for that person to expose themselves to people outside of you, because divine beings, we love so much and so sacredly, and we had to break out of this. We love so deeply that even when the people we love are fucking up with us, we will protect them just to protect our privacy. We will protect them to an extent. You get what I'm saying? I try to talk to them, like yo, like, this is not okay. Meanwhile, they're bashing you with their family. They're bashing you with their friends. They're bashing you here and there, bashing you with strangers for clout, for a leg up, because some bitches think that shit cute. Some bitches think that shit cute when a dude is in a relationship and he bashing the female. They think that shit cute, especially when they hating on the female. Or the other way around. There's some dudes think that shit cute when a dude they supposed to be cool with his old lady, you feel me, embarrassing him, humiliating him behind his back, you feel me, stroking other dudes' egos and stuff like that. They think that shit cool, especially when they hating on him. They can't wait to smash shorty. It don't matter how long they been friends with a dude. It don't matter if that's their brother. They can't wait for the opportunity to get close to shorty, just to get under his skin. So y'all made these decisions thinking that shit was cute and cool. You know, that's what made you feel important, because you couldn't feel important by just simply healing yourself, doing the work on yourself. If you see something about somebody that you admire, instead of being triggered by it, wanting to compete, working underhandedly to try to make that person slip up or take a few steps back or fall and shit. If you're admired, if you're admiring the person, if you're inspired by the person, bro, like, just do better with yourself. Make better decisions for yourself. Damn. Y'all know how old folk used to say, if you meet somebody that's quote unquote doing better in life than you, that's evidence that you're close to that. That means you're close to experiencing that or being on that level. Right? So when we see people, for example, I don't have a house of my own. I'm not in a relationship. I'm not married. You get what I'm saying? But I have friends. I have connections, you know, who are in marriages. You get what I'm saying? Who, you know, who are business owners, who are, you get what I'm saying? Like, now I'm self-employed. You get what I'm saying? I didn't start off self-employed, but now I'm self-employed. The point is, you continue sowing those seeds as those things materialize. You get what I'm saying? And they do materialize right before your very eyes. Okay? For example, this ex, Alejandro. Everybody, you know, are intrigued to find out that somebody reads, well, not everybody, but a lot of people, especially when they're rebellious by nature, they get intrigued by finding out that you know, that somebody does tarot, or they do something like a little more eccentric, you know, on the more eccentric, unconventional side of things in life, right? And a lot of times it's because of that quote unquote rebellious nature of whatever that thing is. So they feel intrigued and curious by it. Now, fast forward, you see that I'm passionate about this. You see like the connections that I'm gaining through this, and you feel jealous of the platonic connections that I'm building through my social media presence. You get what I'm saying? And now, because of who I am on a soul level, you get intimidated by me having a high vibrational conversation with another masculine. You get what I'm saying? Who can really hang with me, or even like teach me some shit. Or, you know what I'm saying? Like iron sharpening iron. You witness something like that, and you don't even care that he's willing to connect with you on some brotherhood shit. You don't care that I've never seen this person in person. You don't care that I have no intentions of seeing this person in person. You don't care nothing about that. You're just jealous of the fact that he's a more high vibing masculine than you are at the time. But you're so small-minded that you don't care nothing about that. And so now you want to abuse me in all these subtle ways and passive ways, direct, indirect ways. You want to abuse me behind the scenes. Now you praying on the downfall of my YouTube channel. You know, you doing little shit, you know, to hex my shit and stuff like that. You don't want it to succeed. You don't want me to progress. You're mocking me about what I do, you know, saying stuff like that's bullshit, like da-da-da-da, like it's not going anywhere, it's not growing. Yeah, you remember that? So you see my channel growing. Now you popping up in the dream state again. For what? For what? And then why would you be driving me in a dream state? Because if it was up to you, especially if you're coming back around because you're seeing some growth. That same growth that you preyed upon. Preyed. You preyed upon. You prayed. Prayed for my downfall. You intentionally was trying to hurt me as much as you could. You tried to intentionally hurt me. You did the things that you knew would hurt somebody like me on purpose to distract me from pursuing my massage therapist career. So now I'm a licensed massage therapist. Now you see and hear about the money, you know, that I'm making. You already knew what kind of money was involved in it because you was around when you see me in this arena already. And you seen how much I was making already. So now you want to come back around. You want to pop up in a dream state. You want to, man, get the fuck on. You remember when I first came here and I was homeless? You remember that? And I was hustling, doing DoorDash, doing Instacart. And you used to mock me. You used to mock me, talking about I'm not doing enough. What? Somebody like me, I'm having conversations like, yo, like, I feel like a fucking slave doing this shit, bro. Like, I'm so tired of this shit. You feel me? I feel like a slave. Like, I hate the idea of, like, getting groceries for a white person. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just gonna keep it all the way real. Like, this is how I was talking. You know what I'm saying? Boom. I found a place for myself. You didn't help me find that place. I found a place for myself and got myself out of sleeping in my freaking Jeep. You did not do that for me, Alejandro. I did that for myself. And what did you do? You call yourself trying to, you came over there with me and was staying over there with me. Why? Because where was you living at? You was too insecure to step out on faith, okay? Not me. But you wanted to tag along type shit. Anyway, so boom. Now I get this nice ass job. Making some good ass money. And I'm leveling up. And you're witnessing it. You benefiting from it, but at the same time, you hating on it. So now you want to start problems. You feel me? When I get off work, you want to start problems. You feel me? You want to make me cry. You want to hurt my feelings and shit. You know, make me not even want to go to work. You feel me? Okay, bet. I get another job. Same thing. Making some good money. Da 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 da. You hating. You're hating. So then, and then that second job was like a lower level job than the one I had before. Okay, when I had like a better title, I was making more money. So you was okay with it, but you still didn't like the eloquence, the elegance of the type of job I was working compared to what you have to settle with, right? Okay. So you doing little shit, you know, causing drama and stuff, right? Unnecessary drama. Bet. So now I'm talking about, well, you know what? I think I just want to go to massage school, get my license because, you know, I like, you know, it's a lot, like you can make a lot of money and stuff like that. And I know that I'm naturally gifted. I have natural gifted hands and stuff. Like, you know, this is a part of like the holistic path that I'm going anyway. You know, I feel like this will merge really well with psychology, sociology, my background with behavioral, now, you know, all that I have. I'm talking like that. When you ask me my goals and you sighing me, you making little slur remarks saying all this bullshit, hating. So when it's time for me, when it's time for me to take, it was some type of test that I had to take. No. I had to write a paper so I can get approved into the school. And all of a sudden, you wanna fight and bicker and argue with me. I'm sitting there trying to be peaceful with you, and you're intentionally rebelling against my offers of peace on purpose. Yeah, I just been thinking, I think we should see other people. Oh, okay. You wasn't expecting that response. You just so happen to pick now to, want to be disloyal or play around with loyalty and shit. You just so happen to pick right now, okay, when I'm in like a very sensitive, serious, like, part of my life right now. You just so happen to pick, okay, cool, well, do what you got to do. Happy birthday, take care of yourself. You didn't expect the shit to go that way. Right? You thought you was more important than my purpose. You thought you was more important than God. You thought you was more important than my fucking self? Cool. You weren't. Let it go. Move on. Oh. That time, after we done broke up, we done long broke up, and we had reconnected for that brief time. Okay? And that was, you use that as an opportunity to try to prove to me that you're up to par now. You can hang, you feel me? Like, you want to reconnect as things were, you feel me? Asking me for a kiss, no thanks. Asking me to smash, no thanks. Yeah. You were being, I'm not gonna lie, like, you had intentions on using me, I used you. You had intentions on using me, I used you. But it didn't go. You didn't get what you wanted out of the situation. And I learned my lesson too. I learned that reconnecting with you was a waste of fucking time. Boy, when I say, I was literally in this mindset, like, how in the fuck? Why? Like, ew. Like, I have absolutely no attraction towards you at all. None. Zilch. Like, it's completely gone. Oops. Like, I don't know. You're expressing, you're complimenting me and da-da-da-da-da. And yeah, of course I'm going to do better and improve. I didn't fuck you over in a relationship. You fucked me over. Proudly at that. Yeah, you remember I was the one crying and please, like, pleading with you, like, please don't do this to me. Please, like, da-da-da, stop being mean, da-da-da. You remember that? You remember that when it was fresh? Or you remember throughout the connection when I was the one sliding down the wall, crying and shit? You remember? And that made you feel like a man? You remember that? Now look at you, sliding down the wall, crying. Look at you, can barely get up to go do anything. Look at you. Insecure, even more insecure than you were when I found you. When we connected, at first, I wasn't insecure. You were. You forgot. But I know the kind of love and stuff, that I provide, you feel me, it has a tendency to make people feel very confident. I know. While you was trying to tear down mine. What did you think was going to happen after I revoke all of my energy back and return all your energy back to you? What was you expecting to happen? You still have not paid one dime, $1 on this Honda Accord. You wrecked my Jeep. And cried crocodile tears. Oh, babe, I'm going to help you. You have not paid me shit. Fuck whatever the hell you call yourself giving me in a dream state. Fuck that little birthday dinner that you did for me, that one fucking... What is that? This car, and it ain't a lot. It's double, triple the amount that my Jeep was. It's shit. My Jeep was almost paid off, nigga. And you wrecked my shit. Yeah, I was a dummy. I let you drive my shit. You wrecked my shit. Yeah. I was trying to be helpful. You feel me? You wrecked my shit. You ain't give me not one dime towards the shit. One. So what is there to talk about? What is there to talk about? Go away. You remember when I was vegan and you treated me so bad that you made me feel insecure about being vegan because of my size, because of how small I was? And I wasn't even small. I was thick the whole time. But because you strategically, you little fucking demon, and your jealous ass mama, and your jealous ass friends, shaking my head, and them jealous ass hoes that all of a sudden they definitely up your ass now because you been fucking with me. Divine feminine effect on a man. You looking better, you doing better, you talking better, you all that, right? But boy, like y'all, oh my God, bro. Like, dude. You're fucking hilarious, bro. Like, you're fucking hilarious. Like, you're hilarious. You're hilarious as fuck. You're a sellout. You sold out. When things didn't go your way, you was willing to do shit for clout, for money, for whatever, to work against me. And, you know, I'm not, like, why y'all get upset with us? Because y'all fell for these bribes. Y'all fell for the promise of money and all this. Why y'all get upset with us and then try to come and destroy our life and what the fuck we got going on after we done moved on with our lives? Like, damn. So hopefully, after you see this video, you get the point. You did this to yourself. Y'all did this to yourselves. Y'all thought it was cute and cool to betray somebody who was loyal to you, who had your back, who defended you behind your back while you down talking them and talking real bad on them, had laughing and ha 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 behind their back. Y'all thought that shit was cool for inclusion. You just wanted to fit in with nobodies so bad. So bad, so desperately. And now you're a nobody. Oops. Now you're a nobody to the Divine Collective. Now you're a nobody. But you wanted the Divine Collective to feel like nobody. You wanted them to feel overlooked because you felt some type of way about their pure confidence. You felt some type of way about their ambition that they didn't need nobody. They didn't need their mama. They didn't need no friends. They need nobody to hype them up to do that thing that they did. Y'all relied on that. Y'all was codependent on that. Not the Divine Collective. That's some fucked up. Y'all deserve everything y'all are going through. Why? Because y'all wanted the Divine Collective to go through shit. For your comfort. To appease your self-esteem. Shaking my fucking head, bruh. That shit sad as hell. Whatever I got going on ain't none of your fucking business, bruh. Like it's none of your business. It's none of your business, bitch. It's none of your business, boy. It's none of y'all business. If I don't call you, I'm not texting you. You not a part of my life. Don't worry about what's going on in my life. Don't worry about what I got going on, bruh. Don't dream about me. Don't reminisce and reflect on my photos. Don't do none of that. I don't want you. I don't want to rekindle no friendships with y'all. I don't want none of that. Move on. Damn, especially for y'all fake ass family and fake ass bitches, fake ass friends who try to get with y'all new friends and thought y'all was gonna shit on me. Fuck y'all and the friends. Hell no, I ain't trying to rekindle no shit with y'all. For what? For what? Because who the fuck needs you? When I was trying to rekindle shit back then, you felt high. Y'all felt too highly of yourselves. Y'all try to change the narrative and try to make it seem like, man, get the fuck out of here, bro. No, when I was being a real friend, like I've been a real friend back then, bitch, you should have appreciated it. Period. I don't miss shit. Like any normal person, of course you'll reminisce and reflect on like good moments and good memories with just anybody. It's about the frequency associated, attached to it. Even the fuck shit, you may have flashbacks about that. Learning moments, teaching moments. Or sometimes we'll reflect back on that to use it as a teaching moment for somebody we dealing with in the now. But that's it. No, I don't want to get on the phone and talk. No, I don't want to come around and hang with y'all. No, none of that. For what? Get with them friends. Get with them dudes. Get with whomever you thought you was shitting on me with. Get with them. And stay over there. Or get with God. Like I did. God damn. Motherfuckers be having so much focus. So much time to spare. Like, so much attention. Like, put that shit on you. Y'all always pretending like y'all focusing on yourselves. Y'all always pretending like you focus on your life. And you're not. You're clearly not. That's what y'all have gained expertise in doing. Learning how to fucking pretend. Y'all guys have mastered being a fucking pretender. Like Takeoff said, y'all are pretenders. You're not even contenders. You're a pretender. You're an actor. You're a pretender. That's ridiculous. Y'all gotta dress up, pretend to be somebody, something else, just to deal, just to cope with yourself. What's up? What's up? Do what you gotta do. Do what you gotta do. Wanna be bully ass bitches. Like, motherfuckers get on my fucking nerves, bruh. Weak sauce. Wanna be bullies. Y'all not even good enough bullies in this. Yeah, I said these so-called bullies, y'all not even good enough bullies to me, if you ask me. Y'all not even good enough bullies. I am an Aries. Taurus cusp. My Mars is in Aries. I have Aries in the 8th house. Ain't no secret beef over here. I'm not, no. Let me tell you. Okay. For y'all secret bullies, y'all invisible bullies, like Biggie said, y'all invisible bully ass hoes. That you want to be, sarcastic. You want to be underhanded, with your bullying and shit. Like with your shade, you want to be underhanded with your shade. And then when a real one, like you pretending to be, basically treat you as such, confront you for what you really are, what you trying to mask, then y'all want to play victim. Because we're not upholding we're not upholding this false ass narrative that you're trying to spin. No, we're going to address you for what you are. pierce right through the veil. And then y'all want to play victim. Y'all want to play like y'all the sweetheart. Y'all been the sweetheart the whole time. Huh? Okay. Okay. All right. Shaking my head. Do what y'all gotta do. Do what y'all gotta do. I'm gonna tell you right now. Anybody that owe me an apology, whether I care about you, love you or not, anybody that's sitting here trying to play around with me, underhandling and stuff, whether I love you, care about you or not, I guarantee you, you move different with me, I'm moving different with you. You can count on it. You can count on it. And if you want to get in good with me, tell the fucking truth. That's the only way. Tell the truth. Tell the truth. That's the only. It ain't nothing else to talk about. Tell the truth. Queen of Swords, through and through. Tell the truth. Or don't say shit to me. Don't call me. Don't text me. Some of y'all text anyway. Some of y'all gonna text and call anyway. And, you know, y'all gonna beat around the bush. Y'all still gonna try to maintain that mask. You not hurting me, you hurting yourself, because that judgment still stands. You still want to bullshit? You want to bullshit around? Okay, judgment still stands. And I just might intensify the judgment. That's on you. Because you still playing in my face. You still trying to get away with a lie? I call judgment. You want to tell me a half-truth? I call judgment. You want to give me a fake or half-ass apology? I call judgment. You want to throw and project shit my way behind the scenes? I call judgment. You want to astro travel? I call judgment. You want to send some telepathic? I call judgment. It's that simple. So while y'all trying to convince the people around you, oh, this is happening because collective is doing witchcraft on me. Collective is doing something to me, hating on me, projecting, doing da 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 da. I don't care. I don't care what you tell them. I don't care how many times you say it. I don't care how well you articulate it. God knows all, and I know what the fuck y'all. I'm telling you this. I know what you're doing to me. I know what you're doing to me. I know what you did to me. My spirit team know too, and that's how we moving. That's how it's gonna go. Same thing for your flying monkeys. Or anybody that want to jump on bandwagons to help a liar, to protect a liar, to protect a fucking bully, to protect a thief. Okay, well, y'all can get drugged too. How about that? And because y'all are also going to go through tower moments, y'all are also going to go through shit. Okay, it will behoove you to depart from that motherfucker and confess your wrongdoings. It will behoove you to depart from that motherfucker that you once supported after you realized this person was bullshitting and pull you into some shit with. Now, it will behoove you to take some action to do what's right in the situation, to clear up your karma. It will behoove you. Because otherwise, until then, bitch, it's up. It's up. And I really hope I made myself clear. Because y'all not about to play with me. I don't care how many people y'all play with. You're not playing with me. And you're not getting away with a goddamn thing you did to me. Especially considering the fact that I did not deserve not 1 ounce of the shit. And I ain't going nowhere. Not going anywhere. No, I don't feel defeated. No, I don't feel like I want to kill myself. No, I don't feel like I want to give up on life. No. I am here. I've been sent here for this shit. You were another mission. You were another assignment. That's it. Should we go down the list of different forms of karma that's manifested in people's life that put me in harmful or dangerous situations or did some type of direct harm to me? Should we go down the list of what God has allowed me to witness or find out through the grapevine? Should we go down the list? third-degree burns, heart attacks, death, car accidents. Should we go down the list? Should we go down the list? That's what the fuck is wrong with y'all. And y'all sit here, y'all want to do car accident magic. Y'all, ooh, you want to do shit to me for me to lose my car, for me to get in some type of accident, possibly lose my life, for me to lose my home, my stability, for me to lose my money, for me to lose or not have love, for me to be heartbroken, for me to be alone. All right. You're doing this shit to yourself. You're doing it to yourself. I'm never going to be reduced to a point where your weapons can prosper in my life. It's not happening. It's not happening. I refuse to submit, to bow down to a fucking demon or any of y'all's manifestations. That's just that. Like, what the fuck? Y'all bitches want to play with sex magic? You want to play with sex magic? Ain't that something? Y'all nosy motherfuckers. Y'all just gotta know why that person love them so much. Why that person want them so much. Like, what is it? Why her? What is it about her? What is it about him? Y'all just gotta find out. Then y'all find out some details. And then y'all want to attack those things. Well, maybe it's some type of sexual hold that she has on him or that he has on her. And maybe it's her dick, his dick game, or her yoni. Let's try to destiny spot. Let's try to attack it. Let's try to do some womb magic. Now y'all bitches popping up with blisters. Y'all bitches popping up with, y'all smelling sour than a motherfucker. Motherfuckers dick shrinking and shit. You know that's a real thing? That's a real thing. It can happen. It happens. Motherfuckers in their 20s already experiencing erectile dysfunction. It happens. And what's so crazy is that y'all do this shit to yourself. You do the shit to yourself, whether directly or you connect or allow somebody to attach to you that's doing the shit to you or causing it. Because you lack discernment. Because you too egotistical. You too prideful. You too prideful to humble yourself, to sound counsel. But you be so hyped to listen to some fucking lies, okay, that's glamorized with some glitz and some glam and that's complimenting you and hyping you up type shit. Y'all be so quick to listen to that. A motherfucker's literally guiding you to your personal hell. Y'all be so quick to listen to that type of counsel. Y'all be so quick to run to a bottle. Y'all be so quick to run to some weed. Y'all be so quick to run to some pills. Y'all be so quick to run to some dick. Y'all be so quick to run to some pussy. Easy. You're easy as fuck. Easy to annihilate. Easy to control. Easy to get caught up. You do it to yourselves. Look at the world and the life around you. Look at the people that you know, okay? Like, damn. Just look around. Just pay attention to what take most people out. Why the fuck are you allowing yourself to be lullabied and rocked into the same shit? And why the fuck you think a divine feminine or a divine masculine wants you at that version of yourself? What the fuck am I supposed to do with that? What am I supposed to do with that? What are we supposed to do with that? What? Adults give birth to infants, newborns, babies, right? And you know how babies they ain't got no choice but to rely on an adult. Fuck I look like babysitting an adult who can do for themselves. Fuck I look like thinking for another adult who can think for themselves. Fuck I look like showing up or expressing emotion for another adult who can express their own emotions. Fuck I look like. 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 Fu themselves. Fuck I look like. And if you refuse to do the work, then hell, I guess that's just what you want for yourself. I mean, I guess that's just what you want for yourself. Like, what? Okay, like, if I wanted you to do what was right in the situation, if I wanted you to tell the truth, and I can want it, I can pray for it, I can do all that. But I can't control nobody but myself. I can try to influence it, I can try to all that, but I can't control you. So what's going to happen? Eventually, I just got to get over the shit. I just got to let it go. I got to get over it. I got to heal and understand that you're not the only fucking person in this world. And also understand and reflect on the caliber of people that I attract and align with in the first fucking place. Like, okay, there would be somebody better. Let me better myself to get somebody better. Duh. Duh. Damn. The fuck is wrong with y'all? The fuck is wrong with y'all, bro? Stop watching these fucking reality shows. Stop looking up to these goddamn celebrities that sold their soul. Stop. Just stop. Just stop. Because it's not helping a lot. It's not helping y'all. It's not helping a lot of people. God damn. Stop being so quick to call your mama for everything. Stop being so quick to call your dad, to call your friend, call your brother, call somebody else for everything. Sit your ass down and think for your fucking self. Sit your ass the fuck down and call God. And wait. Be patient. Pay attention. Pay attention to yourself. Like, I don't know how many ways we can translate the same ass shit to these people, bro. What? God damn. You're not supposed to try to overcome the person that triggers your jealousy. How about try to overcome your jealousy? The fact that you are carrying and housing that spirit. Do work to overcome that. Damn, ask yourself, why do you want to replace? Why do you want to destiny swap with somebody else? Like, why you don't love yourself? Because you don't love yourself. You can't love yourself if you want somebody else's life. You want somebody else's position. You want somebody else's blessings. You cannot. You do not love yourself. You don't care about yourself. You don't. And then y'all be wanting to go so hard to prove that you care about somebody that you want. You know, you want to steal somebody, man. You want to steal somebody, bitch. You want to steal this for somebody. That's why y'all under judgment. Damn. Because it's not happening. You ain't about to steal shit from over here. What the fuck wrong with you? You're delusional. These people are delusional. You're not about to steal shit. The fuck? Fuck out of here. You're gonna fuck around and lose your life. That's what's gonna happen. You're gonna fuck around and lose your mind. Fucking with me. The hell? You're not about to do nothing to me. You're not about to touch me. You're not about to touch me. And y'all know it. What you gonna do? You gonna stay in them secret group chats. You gonna stay behind the screen projecting this shit. You gonna try to sneak up in a dream state. You gonna try to creep around the house. Stalk, follow. You gonna be moving in. That's what you gonna stay in the fucking shadows. Ain't none of you bitches about to run up on me. None of you. None of you. None of you. If you know my social media, ain't none of y'all about to hit me up and tell the fucking truth about how you feel about me. Tell the fucking truth about what you doing to me. None of you hoes. And you know what's so stupid and delusional about a lot of these karmic ass bitches? They actually feel empowered by doing hateful shit in secret. They actually feel like they're powerful. No, you're weakest. That's obvious weakness. You're obviously weak. Obviously. fuck out of here. Oh, don't you understand that bitch, you can never swap destinies with me. Bitch, you can never be me. Bitch, you could never, and I could never desire to be you. I could never want to be you. I could never want to compete with you. We could never compete with each other. How? The fuck? How? It's impossible. It's impossible. If I know I showed up in a genuine, loving manner, being my authentic self, telling the truth, being honest, okay? And that's how me and somebody got real close to each other. That's how we established love and a bond with each other. Like, from me being my authentic, honest self, okay? That's how I earned that person's love. I wasn't hiding no shit. I wasn't wearing no makeup. I wasn't wearing no weave. You know what I'm saying? My body done changed, and that person still loved me. What the fuck make you feel like I'm about to compete with a builder bitch? Just because this motherfucker done switched up on me to go to a builder bitch. Why the fuck would you think in my beautiful ass mind, my balanced mind, my self-loving mind, why would you think that I will reduce myself to, oh, she must be better than me. There must be something in her that he sees that he doesn't see in me. Oh, blah, 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 blah. Especially when I can recognize that this person that you quote unquote took from me is not even fully living their truth. It's not even allowing themselves to really own the truth, be honest, be accountable. What the fuck make you feel like I'm about to look at myself like something wrong with me? And okay. All right. Okay. That's what the fuck wrong with y'all. Like, y'all used to people. Y'all are used to other people who are low-key insecure, okay? Or they insecure behind the scenes, underneath the surface. That's what y'all used to, okay? This is not that. This not that. Suffering behind the scenes? Suffering behind the scenes. Crying, emotional, a mask. Regret, despair, fragile. That's what's going on with y'all? Suffering behind the scenes? Like, yo, like I'm telling you, like, go through your dark night of the soul, bro. Ain't nothing wrong with suffering behind the scenes and being discreet. Okay, we all go through shit. Okay. We all go through shit. But stop trying to throw your weight around instead of just facing it and dealing with it. Like, just deal with your shit. The fuck? And you know what I heard, Spirit? If you was to successfully swap your destiny with me because it's full of trauma, it's full of brokenness, it's full of fragility and weakness, let me tell you something about a divine being. We gonna alchemize that shit too. We're gonna alchemize it too. If that was to happen, we just gonna alchemize it. We just gonna transmute it. You just gonna still be mad, get mad all over again. You just gonna tarnish. If you was to be able to take some of my energy, take some shit from me, you ain't gonna do nothing but tear it apart with your own fucking hands. Like Solomon said. You just gonna tear it down with your own hands. You're gonna tear it down with your own mouth. You're gonna tear it down with your own insecurities. You're gonna tear it down with your own low self-esteem. What the fuck make you feel like you can take something from me that I built up? Huh? Fuck make you feel like you can take something from me that I done cleaned up and shit and think you're gonna be able to maintain it? How? When that wasn't even in you in the first place. The qualities, the character traits, the characteristics that I have, the gifts, the skills, the abilities that I have, it wasn't in you already. The truth was not in you. So what the hell make you feel like you're gonna maintain some shit that you take from me? It's not happening. All you can do is destroy it. But anything, okay, let somebody throw some type of trauma over here. Throw some dirty ass energy over here. it's going to get transmuted. I'm going to hold diffuser in this motherfucker. It's going to be purified. It's going to get detoxified. That's how I go. Old companions and ex-friends who have betrayed you, taken you for granted, wish ill upon you, are still watching you, checking for you in secret. But y'all, y'all want so desperately for Divine Collective to be viewed like they don't know what they're talking about. They talking a whole bunch of gibberish. Oh, am I? Oh, okay. This why y'all try to demonize cards and shit? Divination? There's something significant about accidental suicide or homicide. Shaking my head, bro. Like, I don't even think I need to even... Bro, I don't even think I need to tap in anymore. Because this shit, after that, I know this shit gonna get fucking dark. I know it's gonna get dark. Because y'all don't get the fucking point. Damn. You got, it's really you on my mind. Look at this card, y'all. It's really you on my mind. There is no rest for the wicked. Okay, well, shit, I bet so, because y'all trying to abuse the goddamn dream state. They stole land, artifacts, sacred tools, and even lives. They shall not be able to escape the wrath of God. Destroyers of earth will suffer. Secretly obsessed. Listen, and then this part right here. You see this says beloved church members, but it's in the reverse. What about these beloved church members? Manipulating someone to hurt someone innocent. Blow your mind in the reverse. Now, these are people who thought they was going to drive you insane in the reverse. These are people who, this is also people getting that harsh reality check. I don't know if these people had other people boosting their head up, hyping them up, but they was lying to them. They thought they was going to be blow somebody's mind, like excite somebody. There's ain't nothing exciting about them. Want you to mention their name for clout. Oh, how they long to be in a spoken. How they long to be spoken or in. Girl, read this shit right. Want you to mention their name for clout. Oh, how they long to be in or spoken from royal lips. Ha ha. Depressed. Humiliation ritual. Shaking my head, bruh. You got reception and epiphanies. Lord have mercy, bro. They bother because you're not somebody who easily gives into temptation. Or somebody who thinks about you often does not give into temptation easily. Or there could be people thinking about you because they know you don't give into temptation easily. And somebody was called red-handed. This could be somebody whom was called often. Lord. You got divine energy, love, compassion, understanding, patience, and grace. All right, y'all. You got two, that's crazy. To be continued. Loading. Okay? This could just be your energy, your reign, okay? These people wanted this to come. Look. These people wanted, you got the Pharaoh's medallion. These people wanted your reign to come to an end, okay? They was hoping something was going to be temporary, okay? This can even be how often somebody thinks about you, how you perceive, how you think about yourself, okay, your confidence, especially with that blow your mind in reverse, how long you was going to be strong and stuff like that. No, to be continued. This is somebody who acts sweet, but they're really sour. Didn't I say that just a while ago? Whoever that is trying to do sex magic. Not smelling sour and shit. Y'all getting compliments, like people walking past you and they end up standing around you for a couple of minutes and start a whole conversation just because they want to smell you. That just happened to me. Y'all, I was at the grocery store and this lady, she was so pretty. It was me and another lady, and she was walking through and she was like, who that is smelling like baby powder? And the lady was like, it's not me, I know it ain't me, da, da, da. And I was like, I don't know about baby powder. I said, and I ain't gonna say what I wear all the time on here with these copycats. But I was like, yeah, I wear, natural oils. I wear this particular oil as an anointing oil. I've been wearing it for years. But my lotion is also all natural. I only wear all natural products. And she was like, oh yeah, because I can smell something else with it. And it just complements so well. It's just, I was like, yeah, my homegirl, she tells me that I smell like a herbal store. Oh my God, bro. Yeah, that strong ass perfume that you was spraying over that funk ain't work. Oh, okay. See, that's why I'm like, bro, see? And that's another thing too. Don't lie and pretend like the collective was being mean to you or just started off, just came at you and attacked you for nothing or out of nowhere. Don't lie and say nothing like that. Okay? And think you're going to rally people up to attack the collective. Or you're going to keep doing little things because, people believe your lie. And so it can appear justified and you think you're going to get away with. Don't do that. Don't do that. Because just as much as the collective is sweet, baby, we can be real spicy in this motherfucker. Like, we can be real spicy. There's something significant about a deadbeat mother. That could be deadbeat emotionally, deadbeat spiritually, deadbeat psychologically. It don't matter if you was there. For those of you working somewhere, it says you will not be at your current job much longer. Or there could be a deadbeat mother who's not going to be at some job much longer. It says you have broken the cycle of reincarnation. Some people still don't even, and no offense to those who are really, pure-hearted people. But some people, they don't even understand reincarnation. But they claim they got all the scoop on somebody else. Get your priorities in order with what you're studying. While you're studying a person. Because you're jealous of them. There's something about avoiding a tragedy. It says your differences make you stronger. Okay. Yeah. It says in love, there is a secret competition for your heart that you may be aware or unaware of. And there is whoever called themselves secretly competing with you is a tyrant. They was definitely trying to project this onto you and make it seem like it was you. There could be something significant about skin burns or skin problems, okay? Yeah, it says they chase status, you chase divine purpose. So, somebody seeing the difference between the two. What the hell? And first of all, I'm going to tell you one of the main differences for that secret competition shit. I'm not competing for nobody love. Divine being's not competing for nobody love. What the fuck? Somebody could, oh my God, bro. You know what?